Welcome back to the NBA playoffs.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And so in the game for the 76ers, P in at point guard. Grant is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. Oh! Ho, ho!
Wicked.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Henson's checked in for the Bucks. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Carter Williams with it. Kicks it to Monroe. Back to Carter Williams. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. That's good. 8 points for Michael Carter Williams.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Landry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Here's Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Covington's checked in.
Covington.
Now here's Carter Williams. And Monroe kicks to Henson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
P. Carter Williams covering. Pass to P. He feeds it to Landry. Shot clock at 6. Thompson in the corner. P. Look at that shot!
Oh, goodness.
How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Now here's Carter Williams. D right out. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
That's a forceful finish there. The tomahawk one-hand bang.
It just shows you the strength he has.
And you know what? It wasn't as if the defense wasn't engaged on that possession. It's just a matter of his athletic ability being at another level.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. That one on Monroe. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Carter Williams with it. He's picked up by Landry. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
P. Carter Williams covering. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And it's Monroe at the elbow. The fader. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
No good from P.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Right side Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. P. Carter Williams covering. Landry passes to P. The three. And the 76ers get it back. For three, Covington, and that one's good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Carter Williams dishes to Henson. P. Carter Williams covering.
Nasty.
Oh,
nasty.
Get.
Is it legal to have hops like that? I mean, how is that even possible?
Only one way to describe that, baby. Up high and down hard.
Elevation, imagination. He's got the premium package, fellas.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Assist from
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Greg Monroe. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Smith is checked in. P. Another three for Philadelphia.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Morris. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
at the line for 2.
And that one misses. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. So he comes up empty, missing both. The 76ers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Here's P in the corner, Smith with it. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. No good from P. The Bucks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And the wide open shot from Morris. And that time, also a missed shot. Shoots the 3. And another 3 from P.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And here is Carter Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Move the ball.
Puts it up from
Stick it too
17.
much.
No good from P. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Landry. Back to Carter Williams. And Embiid with the block. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Smith. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Baines is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Here's P. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
P. Carter Williams covering. That shot's good from P.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Morris with the screen for Carter Williams. Morris a screen, feeds it to Meeks, takes a three, score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. From 10 feet out, got a piece of it.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the 76ers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
Oh! Did you see that? Whoa! Man, oh, man.
What a dunk, and what a move.
Yeah, terrific move, man. Did not hesitate to put the defender on his back and then put the hammer down.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
That's good.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
He kicks to Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Passes it to P. Three-pointer. Off on that one. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You put on what